crisis in the life of Jacob.
Jacob went on his way, and the angels of God met him. When Jacob saw them, he said, "In God's host," and he called the name of that place Mahanaim. It's in the very first part.
That's close enough.
Mahanaim. Genesis 32, 1 and 2. God is beginning to deal with Jacob directly in order to bring him into the place of the fruit bearing and of real vital service and witness for him. Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau his brother into the land of Seir, the country of Edom. He commanded them, saying, "Thus ye shall speak unto my lord Esau. Thy servant Jacob saith thus, I have sojourned with Laban and stayed here until now. I have oxen and asses, flocks and men servants, women servants, and I have sent to tell my Lord that I may find grace in thy sight." Genesis 32, 3 through 5. Now this fellow Jacob is very clever, isn't he? He just can't let it go. Even after his experience with Laban, he's returning back to the land. He remembers the last time he saw Esau, 20 years ago, when Esau was breathing out threatenings against him. Notice that Jacob sends servants and instructs them, saying, "When you get to Esau, my brother, say to him, my lord Esau, of all things," then he has them referred to himself as thy servant Jacob. That's not the way Jacob had spoken before. He had manipulated for the birthright and had stolen the blessing. He had been a rascal, but now he talks different. I guess he had learned a few things from Uncle Laban. "My lord Esau, thy servant Jacob." And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, "We came to thy brother Esau, and also he cometh to meet thee, and 400 men with him." Genesis 32, 6. This message absolutely frightened poor Jacob. He didn't know what it all meant. Esau didn't indicate his intentions to the servants at all. I suppose Jacob quizzed them rather thoroughly and said, "Did you detect any note of animosity or bitterness or hatred towards me?" I suppose that one of the servants said, "No. He seemed to be glad to get the information that you were coming to meet him, and now he's coming to meet you." But the fact that Esau appeared glad was no comfort to Jacob. It could mean that Esau would be glad for the opportunity of getting revenge. Anyway, poor Jacob is upset. Then Jacob was greatly afraid.
I can't tell whenever you start reading.
Sorry. Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that was with him, and the flocks and herds and the camels in two bands. And he said, "If Esau came to the one company and smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape."
Okay, that concludes J. Vernon McGee's commentary on section 1 through 8. Now let's look at Chuck Smith's commentary on section verses 1 through 8. And so, just net host, he just met the host of Laban, and then he meets the host of angels, and the angels able to materialize and speak to people. My wife gets upset, Chuck Smith says, when I say I have not seen an angel my whole life. She's not listening.
I did.
Pastor.
I did listen.
There's a pastor, he said, up in Boise, Idaho, that claims that Gabriel visits him. It does not sound like Gabriel, though. Angels do not say anything contrary to the Word of God. He believes in guardian angels. I don't believe in guardian angels. Me and LaRonda disagree on this. I don't believe I'm like J. Vernon McGee. I don't believe this is the age of angels ministering. They ministered in prior ages, but not in this age. And the angel of the Lord is delivered uh, delivered me is what Maha Nian is the place of two hosts. And so the Laban's uh, Laban and the Lord's host are the two hosts that's referred to here. The reception community is the third host of Esau. Uh, why there's 400 men unless he meant him harm. Jacob showing wealth, not claiming his birthright or needing anything or taking from Esau. He prepares the dividing into two bands. And so